Okay guys, so we've been able to successfully track and untrack our files. So now what we want to do now, I want to give an instance. I have a couple of files here called my diary, and let's say for some reason for obvious reasons, I don't want to add this my diary. I don't want to track my guide. I don't want Git to track my diary. So what do I do? Is there a way out of it? Yes, there is. That is where your GitIgnore comes into play. What does GitIgnore do? When you make use of GitIgnore, it enables you to be able to ignore certain kind of files, certain kind of documents and folders. Let's say for instance now, I don't want anybody to read this my diary. I don't want Git to add my diary, to track my diary. We will go ahead and open up this and then check properties for the type of file this my diary is, and as you can see, it's a txt file. So what you go ahead and do is you create a new file, you create a new text file, then you name it this.gitignore. You name it .gitignore. I've already created mine, so let's go ahead and open it up. .gitignore. Then inside the .gitignore, like I said, we want to ignore my diary, all my diaries, and my diaries are all txt files. So inside .gitignore, you go ahead and let me write a comment here. I'm telling it to ignore. Sorry. We're telling it to ignore all .txt files. So you go ahead and enter this asterisk, then dot, the file you want to ignore. If you want to ignore .htm, if you want to ignore .css, if you want to ignore .js, if you want to ignore any kind of file you want to ignore, just write it down. Then you can keep writing them, the kinds of files you want to ignore. Then you go ahead and hit save. Now once you've hit save, it's going to ignore all these txt files plus this new document. It's going to ignore each and every one of them. Every file called a txt file will be ignored by Git. So let's go ahead and check that out using our Git status. Okay, as you can see, we don't have our text files anymore. There's no text file again. We only have our .jpg, .css, .htm, and .js. Sorry. Okay, so as you can see, all our files has been ignored. All our diary files has been ignored. All our txt has been ignored. So now we'll go ahead and track all our files. To track all your files, you can just use a command called git add to track all your files. Then we'll go ahead and hit git status. Sorry. As you can see, all our files has been tracked. So to track all your files, you use the command git add space then full stop. Then as you can see on branch master, we're on master branch. We have not made any commit yet, but we have tracked a couple of files and we don't have any txt file anymore. So that is how you can track your txt files. Hey guys, this is a quiz to make sure you learned something from the session today. Kindly leave your answers in the comment section. Thank you.